Alright, so in this one, I want to discuss Ultra Goku. We've used him non-Zenkai buffed on Super Saiyans. We used him double Zenkai buffed at full power on Super Saiyans as well. And I want to discuss where his placement is. Now, if we look at Ultra Goku, his teams pertain to Saiyan, Super Saiyan, Sun Family, right? Now, you're not going to run on Sun Family because then you're not going to get the Z abilities of this, Damage Inflicted per tag Saiyan, or even this won't be useful to most of your units because Sun Family is more blast based, and Goku just wants to be alongside Saiyans. It's just how he was made. He wants to be alongside Saiyans, not Sun Family hybrids. So, gonna look at him, compare him. This is not a, PvP video. This is just discussion on Saiyans and on Super Saiyans. And if he's the best option, a tier 1 option, basically a second option, or a tier 2 and below option. So I can be confident here and say, if we look at Super Saiyans and we look at colors, you want to run a red because Bardock is good, Broly is good, people say he's bad, he's good. And, well, even if you don't run Broly, you can run Purple Super Saiyan 3 just because he's that dominant and oppressive. You don't really need Super Saiyan buffs. You could replace this Broly for, whoever, maybe EX Raditz. He's just there for health. But you look at your options for a red to color synergize, and you have Gogeta, you have Trunks, which you're really not going to run because he wants to be with hybrids. This red Namek Goku, Heat Dome Trunks, again, not really an option you're going to run. And, well, nothing honestly too viable besides those. And obviously you have Ultra Goku as your last option. Now, what red is the best red for Super Saiyans? It is Gogeta. I've been told the comparison between Ultra Goku and Gogeta exists, and I just don't see it. I apologize for the background noise every video. It's great. I don't see the comparison. They're not comparable. Red Gogeta is so much more better than Goku. Now, to go over why. Red Gogeta, if you don't know what his kit is, which everyone basically knows, but per strike and blast used, he gets damage inflicted per that card used. So if he does a strike, he's getting his damage inflicted for his blast and strike. If he does a blast, he's getting his damage inflicted for strike and blast, and then his card cost goes down by 5. Ultra Goku has none of that. His card cost does not go down. He does not have card draw speed like Gogeta does here. I believe this unique? No? This one? No? This one? Okay, yeah. He restores ki, 50% damage inflicted cannot be stacked, and has card draw speed for 15 counts when he comes in. Goku does not have that. Last Man Standing buffs too, it's just... Gogeta has better ones. Applies flying effect self per defeat battle member. He'll get up to 40% uncancelable, and then 30% to ki recovery. 60% to ki recovery. Goku doesn't even have close to that for Last Man Standing buffs. If we, look here, I don't even know why I put him on the team. You don't have to do that, but look here. Ultra Goku's Last Man Standing buffs are as follows. Apologize, my phone is clicking on its own again. Applies full effect self when this character enters the battlefield according to the number of field battle members. Restores ki by 20. Okay, great. 1 or more battle member, by the way, and then 2 battle members, 30% damage inflicted. So Gogeta is getting double that, and he's getting ki recovery, meaning he's gradually getting more ki than Goku ever would. When Goku's just getting a flat number, Gogeta's gaining more and more and more per battle member defeated. Now, Goku does have the blast cover. It's great. Doesn't chain, though. Blue card is a run-up animation without blast armor, and his ultimate is the same exact thing, run-up, no blast armor, while Gogeta has a faint chance short animation on his blue card and an ultimate that has blast armor. Yeah, there's no comparison. This guy does more powerful opponent, great. Gogeta just is built better. He's a better red for Super Saiyans, and obviously I would say he is leagues above Ultra Goku. Now, is there really another option here? Red Namek Goku, I would say Zenkai 7 is worse than Ultra Goku, so I'd say Ultra Goku is your secondary option to Red Gogeta, but if you really don't have Red Gogeta Zenkai, I don't even recommend running Super Saiyans because you knew the Holy Trinity existed back in the day. Red Gogeta Zenkai, Bardock Zenkai. You know, you kind of should have followed the trend. So if you don't have Super Gogeta Zenkai, obviously you could use Ultra Goku, but I doubt even most people have him 14 stars, but that's another video. And also, this is just based off statistics in-game and from usage. This is not, oh, don't use this unit because they're so bad and they're unusable, blah, blah, blah. No, that's not how this works at all. Ultra Goku is just worse than Gogeta. You can use whoever the fuck you want. Have fun. You know, play the game to enjoy it, not because of opinion. But this is just my thoughts for a unit that everyone will be able to 14-star max out, if you haven't already, on his initial showing and his initial usage from my point of view, to see if he's better or worse than units we already own, and or units you might not own but you're considering getting in the future, like Super Gogeta Zenkai 7 or Red Namek Goku Zenkai 7 if you really want to. But yeah, to go off of that, Saiyans. Now let's filter by Saiyans, and this one's going to be a little controversial. So Goku is a tier 2 option. I'm sticking to my guns here. I will say Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is the best red for a Saiyan team because he is blast-based, Namek Goku's blast-based. Namek Goku, jeez. LF Super Saiyan 3 Goku is blast-based, and Namek Goku is blast-based, but it's not who I'm talking about. LF Super Saiyan 3 is blast-based. Vegeta is buffing their ultimate damage, and damage inflicted, and special move damage for Super Saiyan 3. That is why he is better than Red Gogeta as a number 1 option. 2, his ultimate can faint, given it has no blast armor, it is what it is. 3, his blue card does decent damage. 4, infinite card draw speed that cannot be cancelled, and it's just very oppressive. 5, for all the strike arts you will draw, Vegeta makes the strike arts do more damage since his blast give sustained damage to strike up per blast hit on the opponent. Vegeta pairs well and a lot better than Gogeta does on this team. So Vegeta, number 1 option. Number 2 option would be Gogeta, as stated. He is a strike-based unit. It does not mesh well with Super Saiyan 3 Goku. He wants blast. He is a blast-based unit. He is getting card draw speed. You are doing charge steps. Charge steps do better with more blast because it's more time charging. And the more card draw speed you have, the more blast you have, the higher chance you'll draw another card with card draw speed than opposed to a strike, just because the time it takes between strike and blast starts are different times in game. So that's 1. 2, Gogeta does not buff his team at all in the slightest. In any regard, he does not give a shit about them. 3, you want to center on LF Super Saiyan 3 because he's your best unit. Vegeta is very good on his own. Gogeta is very good on his own. But you have to pick a focus in this game. You can't just willy-nilly it like LF Gohan is every single unit on your team. You have some LF Gohan types, like LF Super Saiyan 3, but not every unit out of your 3 in-game are going to be LF Gohans. So you got to prioritize who you're going to focus, and your focus is not going to be Angel Vegeta, it's going to be LF Super Saiyan 3. And who better helps a strike-based unit that has no supporting buffs, or a blast-based unit with another blast-based unit that supports? And just to go into him, because it is about him, this video, doesn't sound like it much, but I'm not going to talk about Red Namek Goku in this team, it's just not relevant. He has the same problem as Gogeta, and on top of him being worse than Gogeta, this Goku is strike-based. Yes, he does want to be run with Saiyan, so it does help him here, but he's strike-based. Again, he has the same problems he's been having. Blue card, no blast armor, run-up animation, ultimate, same deal. Green card is a long animation, I forgot to mention that just because, like, it's so bad. They mistreated Ultra Goku. I feel like they should have treated him with a little more respect for our first Ultra. Now, to delve into this, since we basically went over the teams, Goku is a tier 2 and below option, by the way, for Saiyan team. Like, I would rather run... who's a red? Honestly, I'll pick a random red. I could see myself running Ultra Goku over EX Nappa, over Super Saiyan Blue Goku, over Rose, maybe not even over Coat Vegeta, just because he's blast based and he supports at least a scrimmage of an amount to the team more than Ultra Goku does. If that's a good comparison. So he's better than other strike based reds because they're old and dated, but any blast based and any medium to mediocre support, I'd still run that unit over Ultra Goku. Now, to go over, should you even use your rare medals on Ultra Goku after we've gone through this whole process? I would say no. It's just not worth it for him. He suffers from the Red Namek Goku situation, honestly, and if you don't know what I mean, Red Namek Goku Zenkai'd with Beerus and Broly once upon a time, over a year ago now, and he was the worst of the three. And what I mean by he suffered from it is, it's like you have this iconic character, this iconic moment, and then you have such a mediocre unit to go with it. That's what Ultra Goku is. He's just mediocrity in a new rarity. There's no like unit to compare him to besides that, because it's like, oh, we have this cool shit, this cool new introduction to something, and then that first implementation of the unit, if Red Namek Goku, Ultra Goku, just falls flat on their face and doesn't even replace anyone on their teams. Unlike Beerus, unlike Broly, who did replace units, and Beerus was one of the best units. He was the best unit in the game on his Zenkai release. Broly was absolutely nuts with the movie meta. What did Red Namek Goku do? Nothing. The same with Ultra Goku. He doesn't replace anyone. He isn't better than anyone. He's just there. He just exists. Just shiny new rarity unit. Now, with that, do not use rare medals on this guy. I don't think it is worth it for yourself. I clearly have made the mistake, not really a mistake, but the decision to use it on him. Firstly, for content. Secondly, I like collecting every character. Thirdly, I was curious how could he be, and in my own hands, after using him on, full power, basically, double Zenkai buff, Super Saiyan buff, you can't get higher than that on a Saiyan team, I was just severely disappointed, and there's not much else to say. I would just say save for the next Ultra. We're gonna need rare medals for it, like, I guarantee you that. We're getting rare medals from PvP this season as our bonus reward instead of Ultra Goku Z Power. Save up your rare medals. Don't use it on this Ultra Goku. It really is not worth it for you unless you're just a collector at this rate. But yeah, that's my opinion. I do not think, to recap, basically, I do not think Ultra Goku is better than any red that exists. I think he is a second-rate and or lesser option for his main two teams of Saiyans and Super Saiyans. And on Sun Family, he doesn't even fit because he wants to be with Saiyans, so there's no reason to even rate that. Let me know what you guys think of Ultra Goku. Let me know if you agree, disagree, and if you're gonna still use the rare medals for him to soul boost them, why? Let me know why you're gonna do it. I'm curious. I'll see you guys in the next one.